The next category is PlayStation, which is pretty much my favorite category. Alright, the first nominee is Persona. By Persona I meant like originally, well, the Persona series, but Persona 1. Well, pretty much not a lot of people know about Persona 1 and 2. They're more... Persona 3 and 4 were more popular with pretty much the crowd of the West. They're pretty much here around North America, I would say, or westernized. They were more the animation, pretty much like Persona 4 Golden and Persona 4 the animation. A lot of people they were in love with that. That was like one of their favorite things. And so was Persona 3. They started making their own movies, animated movies. The first one has English subs, but 2 and 3, well, the second one and the third one of Persona 3 are still in Japanese. And pretty much the Persona, like the very first one that started it all, it's pretty much my favorite it started on the PlayStation 1. And they also remade it for the PSP. So they can go portable. Yeah. The next one is Final Fantasy. Well, pretty much the Final Fantasy series in general. But I would say Final Fantasy 1 that started it all. It was one of the true RPG games that you start out with this party, pretty much, and you name them, you go out on an adventure. It's like a... What is the average RPG games?
Kind of like an RPG, kind of like Earthbound a little bit, but...
It's kind of like Earthbound,
but not Earthbound because it's not that much,
But the main character is the Warrior of Light. Pretty much he's the one that started it all. He doesn't really have a name for sure. I don't think so. It's just he's the Warrior of Light.
Yeah, he's the
And then the next one is Little Big Planet 2. Which, in my opinion, I didn't like as much as the first one. The third one is short. The second one, why do you like the second one?
Well, the first one was kind of hard to do by yourself.
Hard?
To do by yourself. I never beat it by myself. You had to help me.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, I beat it. But the third one, I could have beaten him like in a few hours, but I didn't. I just played it, stopped with the story, go to the community, and then just play that because my dad gets mad if I beat the game in a few hours.
He does. And the next one is Sly Cooper 3.
Oh, you forgot
the Sly Cooper 3.
Little Big Planet 2 about it. Okay, Little Big Planet 2 first of all. It has a guy with the Sackboy.
Sack.
Yeah, Sackboy.
Sackboy.
I know. Sackboy, because we keep saying for the words. Okay, Sackboy, which pretty much he has costumes and you can put costumes on him. Yeah, he has costumes.
Oh.
And you have Pod and you have Story. The second one, there's a vacuum and the Negativitron, which eats everything, and you have to like play the story. I'm not gonna spoil it anymore.
Pretty much you just create things. You can also create your own stages and stuff.
Yeah, create your own levels.
Yeah.
And visit others.
And the next one is Sly Cooper 3, part of the Sly Cooper series. Honor Among Thieves is probably my favorite one. It's not only that you can play Sly Cooper, Murray, and Bentley, you can also play as Carmelita and this whole other band of thieves that they help you in the last mission, well, heist.
They help you in the
that pretty much that Sly Cooper has to open this vault, which was
his family
vault, which all the treasure that was in there was that all of his ancestors have they earned and stolen, and pretty much they all made all through the years, and they put it in this one big vault, and only his cane, Sly's cane, is the only key to open that vault.
But there's a monkey guarding it with the
Dr. M.
Yeah,
I think.
Spoiler. This leads to the fourth one. He
dies.
No.
Yeah, shit. I'm kidding.
He gets amnesia. Well, amnesia.
And that quote, amnesia. And then Sly Cooper 4 is in.
Yeah, then he's with Carmelita, dating, and then
okay,
he has to
we're
steal
good.
something for the future.
Alright, the last one is called The Last of Us. This is a really amazing game created by Naughty Dog, the same creators of the Uncharted series. Pretty much it's a
post-apocalyptic.
You know what? It started like a zombie
apocalypse,
pretty much. But they don't call it zombies; they call it infected, just like in The Walking Dead or walkers. Clickers, oh my god, they're the most craziest zombies in there. They can't see, but they can hear you really, really well. They have a really good hearing sight. They're blind, but they will tear you apart if they catch you. The only way you can beat them is by sneaking up to them and stabbing them if you have a knife. Or
killing with bombs, so Molotovs.
You mean Molotovs?
Because they'll get attracted. Just get them with noise.
Or piping bombs, pretty much. Just lure them and then kill them. Or just burn them to eternal hellfire. Or eternal hellfire. Or you can also shoot them in the face with a shotgun. A shotgun's really powerful.
It'll attract other people. It'll attract others.
I know, but I just like shotguns.
I like shotguns.
Shotguns are really useful during a zombie apocalypse.
I like shotguns. Shotguns are good.
And then the winner of this is, drumroll, The Last of Us.